Hey, this is Tyler McCormick. I am a licensed residential general contractor down here in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to talk to you guys about composite decking today. Cheap composite decking sounds great. It's going to last forever, and it's composite, and it's also cheap. Oh, yes. Now, here's the deal. You realize some boards scratch easier, they warp, they can cup, they can fade. So you get what you pay for. There's a reason why some decking is way more expensive than others. You can compare prices, colors, warranties, reviews. It's still hard to tell which option is actually good without seeing it and feeling it and going through reviews of it, pretty much. That's kind of what it all comes down to. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys my least favorite to my most favorite. I promise you I can walk you through it and you will be 100% confident in putting new decking down on your deck. All right, so here's God honest truth. Cheap composite is not the best composite. It's cheap for a reason. I'm going to give you an example right here. So this right here is the cheaper version, and this is where I will rank as number 3. So this is my least favorite out of the 3. So this is the Trex Enhance Cinnamon Cove. So it's cheaper for a few reasons. Number 1, it is textured. You see that? But it is a slick texture. Number 2, it's not a full solid board. So this obviously makes it cheaper. It obviously makes the durability not as well too, if you think about it. It's not as solid. So therefore, pretty sure this board here requires a 12-inch on center when you frame your deck. So most decks are not going to be 12 inches on center pretty much ever. I don't think I've seen one that was framed 12 inches on center since I've started doing this contracting. So that's an added cost. So therefore, go ahead and justify buying you a better deck board that you can do 16 inches on center. So I'll get into that in a minute. Also, this is a capped board. The bottom is not capped. So there's another reason to not go skimpy on the price. So another thing too, I will go ahead and tell you guys, I will use this decking on a few conditions. If there's going to be a roof on top, right? So it's a covered deck. That way this does not get exposed to the sunlight as much, at least. Because when this gets exposed to the sunlight and the heat, it gets very hot. So I know they'll say it's slightly cooler when it's sunny out. It's still hot as crap. You will burn your feet. Pets will burn their paws. Kids will burn their hands and their feet. I promise you, you cannot walk barefoot on this. I promise you that. I 100% guaranteed that. Like I said, budget. If you got a lot of trees, if it's always shady back there, go ahead, use it. It's not going to be the end of the world, but like I said, you will have to go from 16 inches on center to 12 inches on center. So, and here's another tip too. Instead of reframing your whole deck, just add another board in between all of your 16 inches on centers. That way, you're definitely going to be 12 inches on center. You're going to have to add a board regardless. So that'll justify spending to a more expensive board. Now, moving on. So number 2, the Moisture Shield Meridian Shoreside. This is a heavier deck board. It is solid. It is capped on all 4 sides, so that is very good. Keeps your durability. Also, it has the cool deck technology. I use a lot of this decking. I do a lot of lake houses. I do a lot of decking on boat docks, pools, very sunny areas. I recommend this a lot. It's not the most expensive. It's probably around $6 linear feet. I would say this is a very good quality board for the cost. It's got the textured surface. Like I said, this board here has the textured surface, but it's slick. This has a gripped textured surface. Very nice board. This is composite decking. This is also composite. You should do a lot of picture framing with composite. You can do 45-degree angles when you're doing your corners and stuff. That is okay. But if it's summertime out, make sure it is butted very, very tight because it will shrink. It expands and contracts. It varies with temperature. So that's huge. Like I said, I love this. This is a heavy decking, but it will last. I think it's a 40-year warranty with this. Very good decking. So like I said, it is heavy. It is a median price range deck board. So it's not the craziest expensive one, but like I said, this has a cool deck technology. It does stay 35% cooler than other leading deck boards. So like I said, I always do this for my decking on lakes. So one you should definitely consider. Now we can get to the top of the line. I feel like top of the line, my rank number one, TimberTech Vintage Collection. This is the weathered teak. So it has all four sides capped. It is actually PVC, so it's made from not 100% recycled material, but it is a lot of recycled material in it. This also stays 30 degrees cooler than competitive products. Definitely better traction than your Trex Enhance. I will say that the short side, this feels more grippier than the TimberTech, but this is substantially lighter than this Moisture Shield Meridian. So that's a huge one. Definitely lighter. Made from PVC. You can wrap your corners. If you have a router, you can actually route the center of this, and you can actually heat it up and bend your corners. And if you spray it with adhesive, you can bend it and it'll never open up. So that is a cool little thing you can do with the PVC boards. So there's a 50-year lifetime fade and stain warranty. This is a Class A flame spread rating. It's the highest possible rating for building products. It's equal to concrete, which is very impressive. Wood obviously can't claim it. Composite decking cannot claim that either. So that's another pro to having this decking. Also, cool little feature. These are available in 3.5, 5.5, and then 7.5 width. So that is pretty darn cool. It can really change up a style of a deck if you do that. Pretty neat. Heat these boards up too. They get flexible, right? They can make bends, curves, whatever. So that's also a neat little deal you can do. Obviously, one more thing too, probably most important, it is made in the USA. That's very important to me, really. Obviously, if something's made in USA, it's pretty darn good product, right? Obviously, it's more expensive than the other two. This is roughly $7.68 per linear foot for price, but the warranty and the PVC performance kind of justifies that. I'll tell you guys about a whole bunch of tips and tricks about doing this stuff too. If you guys like and subscribe to this video, please just reach out and hopefully I can do some more videos for you guys.